Hello everyone. It's Honey here, and welcome back to another episode of Honey Blossom Plays. Happy Thursday. It is so great to see you back here watching another video, or if you're joining me live, thank you for being here. Today, I will be playing some more PLATEUP, and as you can hear by the lovely music, the PLATEUP holiday update is here, along with some other additions to the game. Very exciting. In the previous episode, we started a pie restaurant called Honey's Pie Emporium that later went on to be a very successful franchise off camera. Kinda ironic that we did only end up selling one type of pie, but that's okay. But in this episode, we will be making some holiday turkey. I thought with Christmas next week, we could try our hand at making some turkey. Also, if you can believe, I've never made turkey in this game before. There are only a few cards I haven't gotten around to cooking, and turkey just so happens to be one of them. So we will be learning on the fly together. So if you are enjoying what you're seeing, be sure to click that like button, hype the video, subscribe to the channel, and also click that bell to get notified of future ASMR gaming streams, which occur on Tuesdays and Thursdays during the week. So, let's get cooking. Unfortunately, I am noticing myself dropping some frames, fluctuating between yellow and green. I hope that isn't causing any issues for anyone though. Oh my gosh. Okay, there we go. I think you can still hear me, but if not, maybe it can fix itself in just a moment and everything won't be as scuffed as it is right now. Anyway, let's at least get into the gameplay portion. So, yes, I realized the link was still unlisted because it automatically just has things unlisted instead of public, which is a blessing, but also kind of like annoying because it won't push anything out to the like live stream page, so I could have been just streaming to myself, which wouldn't have been bad. But anyway, I'm glad you can hear me now and things are seemingly okay. I apologize for any frame drops, but hello Kiss, hello Frank, welcome back. Okay. Oh, and in the meantime, my controller appears to have disconnected because we will be having some controller ASMR today. So yes, let's get into it. I'm so excited. So, if we come down here, I will have to remove a restaurant just so I have enough space. As you can see, this is essentially what Honey's Pie Emporium turned out to be. I'm going to be so annoyed by the doors. I wish I could have kept all my mods, but I wasn't sure what was causing the issue. But with PLATEUP's new update, some of the mods were preventing the game from opening and running smoothly, and so I just removed them. But I'm like, no, I don't want doors. It's so nice just to be able to run back and forth. But anyway, everyone say goodbye, Honey's Pie Emporium. Goodbye. We got pretty far, but oopsie. It is time to start anew. Don't worry, Olivia. The link was actually unlisted instead of public. And like, while I am like, happy, like maybe if I was trying to record rather than stream and I didn't mean to stream, it wouldn't have gone out to, my subscribers. But I'm like, no, I wanted everyone to be able to to join the new live stream link. Anyway, let's. Do I even want to keep any of these cards? I think we can just scrap them. I'm okay. Alright. So, I love all the holiday decorations. Let's come down here and we're going to be making some turkey. I hope that the gameplay sounds are not too loud as well. I did turn them down in options. However, the music, I was not sure if it's going to be too loud or not. So if it is, I can obviously turn it down, but let's not do autumn. The North Pole. Obviously, we have to do a North Pole map. You'll have to forgive me, because it might take me just a little to. I think they're all the same. Well, not all of them. The door placements are a little different, but in terms of remembering which conveyor belts lead to what, because that's something special about the North Pole mod. The conveyor belts leading to different directions. And I think this one's kind of nice. It's a very tiny front room. So if I am going to have everyone come in for dining, I mean, they're all fairly small. Maybe this one, because then you've got a counter and you've got access to the. I think we'll do this one actually. Okay. Yeah. So we'll do this map and we'll make turkey. And I don't. Oh, it's so annoying having doors. I mean, I will be complaining about that. But, yeah, I don't think I want to take anything with me. I can just go ahead and get started. Okay, so the shop offers conveyors every day, which helps you avoid dashing through the snow. You like the festive gatos, aren't they so cute? Okay, so with turkey, cook turkey and slice into 4 portions. Okay, good to know. So, we put it in here, and it will come out maybe this conveyor up here. Not quite sure. Also, it's telling me that the frames are still dropping pretty significantly, which is frustrating. So I hope my OBS hasn't crashed or isn't crashing. Right now it's showing green, although I have dropped 3,600 frames. So we'll just keep going. But it's telling me that it's getting a little bit of a smoothing issue. But there's also, oh, is this, okay, you can just kind of get bopped around. Anyway, I don't really know how I want to have my turkey. I obviously have to portion it, so I don't know how I want to have my tables quite yet. I suppose we could do something like this, where, oh, that's going to be annoying if I accidentally go too far, where if we cook up here, whatever will come down, and it's definitely still watchable. Ah, that's so annoying. I'm very sorry that it's being so weird. Did I choose a weird map? Now I'm like, was I the issue? Did I choose a weird map? But it's okay. We can work with what we're given. I'm up for the challenge. So this is an output. I assume that this is an input, and then it can be redirected and come down here. That's my assumption, but obviously there's only really one way to tell. And running back and forth is going to be maybe a little frustrating, so I think I don't know what to do. I suppose I'll just maybe I'll have my dishes over here. And we'll see about cooking up top. Or maybe I could feed my turkeys like down here. Pardon me. I could like feed my turkeys down here. It's just that it's such a far run, especially if I'm like, well, actually, it might cook them up here. Because I think this is like, it counts as a process. Like a processing step. I might not even need an oven. We'll see. So I'll just I'll also need a counter to portion off of. So I guess I'll just, oh, and it's also going to need to come out somewhere. So maybe I'll have my tables like this. And we've got so many extra counters here. I'm not even quite sure what these houses do over here. I suppose I don't have to do everything in this dining room, because maybe one of these either leads here or not. But the only real way to find out is by playing. So I will just take these counters and move them down. And then we can attempt to get started. I believe I will need to throw out the turkey carcass. So, and then this is just a window, so it doesn't matter if that's there. Okay, so let's give it a shot. First day, the first 3 days, I should say, you can't fail technically. So, okay, where is this gonna come out? Okay, so the cooked bird entirely comes out here, and then I can place that, just have it go down there. Okay, interesting. So I can get you a slice of turkey. Oh, right. I'm trying to just give it to them on the table. I'm like, here you go. Anyway, the first 3 days you can't fail, so we can definitely just try things. My plates are way too far away from my turkey, and I can also take a plate to the turkey to portion. I do want to see something very quickly. I guess if I really wanted to have the oven with me and like not wait for the processing, but if I put that there, where do you come out? Oh, okay, so that comes out over there. And if I were to take one and place it here, does it come out here? Okay, so technically we could have our customers, as long as our customers don't have like the Victorian standards, we could technically have it so we're just like in and out cooking here. The only thing is they have to walk through these doors and these doors, and I don't know if they can, but we can test that out tomorrow. Because if they can, then I'll just have them have to walk through the snow, the little courtyard that we have here. Turkey's not too bad though. Antisocial. Complete a day without anyone serving a customer directly. But I did. I was very much serving them their portions of turkey. Interesting achievement that was just given there. I know that during the sandwich food card, you're giving the customers the food by order, or sorry, yeah, as it comes by ingredient. Let's see. Honestly, let's upgrade to get a smart grabber so then we can just have it feed turkey in. Also, let's see if customers will come and sit. Oh, okay, nothing. So they have to sit in this dining room. Okay, noted. So, for automation purposes, we'll need a smart grabber or a regular grabber. I think we can get away with doing a regular grabber and it'll pull it into this little house here, and then it'll return up here. And it would be nice if we could have a corner, like a rotating grabber, like rotate, and then we could have just a regular conveyor and then something, so like it just comes around. But in case that process is too slow, I will have an oven here, just so that way I can quickly like pop it in the oven. More plates would be nice, but I feel like right now we're okay. I will be saving this conveyor, just because research desk, we will probably see that again next day. So if it's gonna come here, I suppose these places are fine. We can also serve here dishes. We're definitely going to want to keep dishes close. Okay, so they're gonna be upset by that mess. I guess we'll just have it like this, where I'm just like serving here as well. Technically don't need 2 counters there. I don't know what the purpose of this one would be. I guess if I eventually got so many that I was able to just like reroute it all the way back down here, but anyway, I think this is good. We probably won't be using those counters, so I guess I'll just fill the space, even though I will probably be moving these later. So yes, okay, let's just start day 2. So we'll do 2 turkeys. I'll just do 1 in the oven just in case. Here come our lovely customers. We can just call in everyone because we're gonna have plenty of turkey. Okay, and I'll just come up here and grab the second. The only other thing that I would have to worry about is tables. And we've got customers waiting outside, so it's good to know that they cannot travel through this little courtyard that we have. Okay, welcome in. I love the holiday hats. It's very sweet. Okay, and is this it? Okay, so that's what the turkey carcass looks like. And then we just either come out here and throw it away, or we can put it in our trash bin. Okay, noted. How fun! And as you can see, I've got my reindeer attire. I've got my antlers and my red nose. Can you guess who I am? Alright, so if I have to come up here to move it anyway for the time being, that won't be an issue. How much is conveyor? Only 20. Okay, that won't be an issue in the middle. We can just kind of have it push it along once we get a corner grabber. We need 2 rotating grabbers. I say corner grabber, but 2 rotating. Oh. whatever you push through the conveyor belt gets saved. I forgot about that. So honestly, we can just load up turkey and just not have to worry about anything. Oh my gosh, okay. I will be buying this research desk. And we don't need anything else. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, noted. So we could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like maybe 12, maybe a little less, given like these counter spaces up here of just turkey. So I will be just loading up the conveyor belt for next time. That's good to know. Oh, and it does cook one at a time, but we can just bring everyone in. Okay. I am not worried in the slightest. Actually, let me come up here and start bringing this down. Okay. So we do have the patience of the lovely individuals outside. I'll just cook. And you. There's your turkey. Get this dish washed here. And clear these as well. And honestly, because we are still under the third day here, I can kind of take my time serving these last customers. See if I can get any more turkey loaded up on these conveyor belts. Don't worry, I'll be right with you. Just let me do a little upgrading, a little more cooking. Okay. That's so interesting. Okay. Oh. It's okay. I'll be right with you. And it's only because I don't have the card where they pay based off of their remaining patients. So that's nice. Oh, I'm stuck on this mess. That's no fun. I wonder how many more I can make. This turkey does look quite delicious. Okay, I think that's it. I think that's all that I can make. So, I will serve them their turkey slice. Just plain turkey. You know, I promise it's juicy, it's very tender. Fall off the bone, if you will. So their gravy isn't a necessity, but, you know, if you would like some gravy, you're more than welcome. I'm kind of tempted to treat this run as in, like, actual Christmas dinner. Like a feast, and if we get cranberry sauce on the side, I'll get on cranberry sauce if you get gravy. I'm not sure what else you would have with turkey. So, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Gravy as a topping. Okay. Add onion and water to a pot and boil to make the broth. Add turkey bones. Oh, so this is how we get the turkey bones. Okay, so a freezer is definitely going to be helpful. Stuffing, that's true. We could get stuffing as well. Okay, and I definitely don't want to increase the eating time, so we will just be making some gravy, and we'll do that right over here, and we can cook the gravy. We can cook it in the oven. So I will wait, what did we get? I want to say we can just use the grabber. I don't think it has to be a smart grabber. right? To grab items out of a freezer, because I've like gotten items from the fridge, like when I was having my meat at the Pie Emporium, my meat pies, and I just used a corner grabber and it just pulled it. So I think we should be okay if we just kind of automate this, so we'll just always have turkey. Like it'll just be constantly pulling it out, and then we can focus on our soup over here. And so, too bad I didn't see what was in our other dining table research. And a sink. A sink is probably another good upgrade to do next. The piggy from Winnie the Pooh? What piggy? Oh, Piglet? I'm a reindeer. I don't think Piglet has a red nose. That's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. He had a very shiny nose. So I will water an onion. So I think it's just a whole onion. So I think I can... Actually, maybe I want to... So I'll pot water... I guess it wouldn't really matter. I can just bring this up one. It's not like we're... But I do need a turkey bone. I guess I just want to have it close to the water, but here's what we can do. We can just... And then we just take this somewhere else. To another realm. So I can water, put it in there, grab an onion, cook it, take whatever turkey, just kind of debone it over here. So I want to save the turkey bones for the gravy. So at least we have some turkey here that's just ready to go. But I'll have to skin a turkey. So I'll just have to take my... I mean, here's what I can do. Because I have these counters out. I'll just take a turkey, pull it to the side, and I'll just like place the turkey pieces. I don't know if my countertops are in optimal positioning either, but I can grab the turkey. What if we... I'm just trying to, it's such a, I'm so used to like packing myself into a tiny space, but that's alright. So we can just portion the turkey pieces and just set them on these counters is what I was essentially getting at. And then we're not going to throw away any bones. We're going to keep them. And I wonder if I were to place... at the end of the day, if I were to run over here, put a turkey bone and let it go through the conveyor, or here I should say, because this one comes in and it comes out. And if I were to put, like, I guess, load it up with turkey bones, if I would be able to just have some gravy to start the day. It is day 4, so it's a little risky that I'm like gonna be freestyling here. Oh, I can. For some reason, I just assumed I couldn't have anything out here, but that is most definitely not the case. So if anything, if I just have all of the money in the world, I could figure out a way to just have a bunch of turkey bones. Anyway, okay. Let me focus. I'm getting too ahead of myself. Okay, so that's going to pull. We're going to place this here. We're just going to turkey it up. All of our slices. And I might as well serve you. Oh, you want some gravy? Okay, well, just give me a moment. Okay. Pot, water, onion, boil. Then we put the bone in there. I wonder if a mixer would like portion out all the turkey. Okay, so now we've got a pot of gravy. So let me do this. Grab a portion, just do this. There we go. Oh, you just want plain. Okay, and let me call in the rest of everyone else, because now that I've got my pot of gravy made, I wonder if gravy is like soup and that it makes like several portions. I'm trying to think of how many it is. Oops. I wanted to totally serve you. Okay, oopsie, sorry. I forgot that putting it on the table would automatically serve you. But that's no worry. Okay, so I don't have a place to save my gravy. You just want plain. So let's see. For one, I will upgrade my conveyor to a grabber, and then in return we want it to be a... Oh, wait, what happened? Oh no. Well, there goes my pot. I thought it would come out here, but of course, if it's gonna come out there, it's gonna... I just wanted to save a pot of gravy. But we will not be seeing that pot for a very long time. Oh my goodness. I was just wondering if I like put it in the little house, if that would save it. But that's okay. This is what I mean by learning on the fly. Oh my goodness. Okay. So sink is definitely... We got another turkey. I don't need that though. But I need... And then the conveyor is nice, but we don't have any research cabinets. Bye-bye pot. And of course we get another fresh 3-stack, but like I can't grab the turkey. Or the gravy. Plates would be really nice. But we don't have any plates. Should I do a reroll? Maybe we can get another blueprint cab. And research, mixer, coffee table, up, so nothing good. Okay. So we'll just leave that like that. And we'll see if maybe next episode, or not next episode, sorry, I didn't mean to scare anyone, the episode's still gonna be running. If the next day we can try and save it again. We'll just have to give it another shot. So, here we go. Start of a new day. Let's make some gravy. There's one. A combiner would be nice once I can put the pot of gravy on the counter, and then I can essentially just let the combiner combine them, and then if anything I can just get a normal portion of turkey. Want some gravy? There you go. No, I didn't mean to make you sad. No, next episode. We're still going strong. Even with the little bit of delays that we had. Alright, everyone. Just plain. We got one with gravy. And I will not make the mistake of serving that customer. I will... Well, I don't have another turkey portion. Okay, oopsie. Oh, okay. Well, oh, thank goodness. I was like, do I not have any counter space? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna truly take our time. Oh my gosh, there's turkey in the back. I'm so silly. Okay, let's take this carcass and see if we can save it for when we have to make gravy tomorrow. so that's a smart grabber. If I place you here, do you save? Let's see. Should I do 2 just to test? Let's see. I hope the music isn't too loud and it's at a good volume. Let's take this turkey and try to get another carcass. I'll be right with you. One moment, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, and we'll try to load that there. We do want to keep our turkeys going though. So, alright, we're good now. And then we just have 1 pot of gravy in the middle. Oh my goodness. Okay. 2 gravies. Alright, there's one. There's the other. Oh. I guess we could see if we do this. Oh, is it relaxing though? I don't want it to be too loud. And I feel like when I had it on 3 volume and like we had the guitar come in last episode, it was like really loud. Okay. Exclusive or formal? Formal, increased queue patience, extra money per item delivered, queue stop table patience decreasing, or decreased mess. Right now the mess isn't too bad. And because it's such a small restaurant area, once we have enough money, we could either get a robot, or we could just get a buffer and just like run around really quickly, and then we're just really fast. So I think we're going to go exclusive in terms of decor. So let's I was gonna say unbox. Let's open up all of these letters. It's a cozy soft volume. Yeah. Okay, so what kind of stripes do we want to have? Or I guess what pattern? Checkered. I kind of like stripes here. And I guess we'll have checkered in the back. Mainly here for my voice anyway. Well, that's good. We want to make this a rotating grabber, just so that way, like, I don't even have to ever worry about turkey, and I can just automatically go. Honestly, if I were to get a mixer here, I think the turkey can go inside of a mixer, and then it would just like do the processing action, and then if I got a conveyor mixer, I want to say it would put it out here. I could be mistaken, but I do want to say a mixer can do that. Oh look, free decor. We can have a wreath. That's very nice. A nice wreath. And any other free decor? A banner. Kind of might want to put that in the back. It's kind of big. And the rest, 40, 60. Maybe we get a precious flower. Then we would still have enough for the rotating. So let's buy one of these. And do I want to change the flooring? Sure. And what's this one? Oh, that's nice. I mean, that's like this, except for a little darker. Okay. So yes, we'll save our money. And we'll check at the beginning of the day if we... Because now we've got our carcasses. Oh, so what I can think about doing is having a bunch of conveyors, and conveyors are only 20 apiece, right? Having a bunch of conveyors lead to here, and then, well, actually, that doesn't count. Because I was going to say it only saves the ones that are outside of the map boundary. Because I can't go over there. It like just sends me back over here. But maybe I guess I'll just have to manually take it over there. Which I don't really mind. It's not the worst thing in the world. I still have a pot of gravy all the way on the left side. Okay, so let's get back into the day. Oopsie, I will start on my gravy. Can it burn? Okay, no, soup cannot burn. And it only did save one of my carcasses. So the other ones are off in the shadow realm somewhere. Okay, but let me get some turkey. Excuse me. Call just 2. And we've got one with gravy and one without. Okay, I can actually call the rest of everyone in here. As long as I'm clearing these tables. And you just want a plain. Okay, that I can do. And then I will clear your plate so we can get... Oh, we've got quite a few customers actually. Okay, let me serve you. And then these last few customers, I will use the time to upgrade and save my turkey bone. Let me just come out here, upgrade, come around, place you in there, and I guess I don't need to wash dishes. Honestly, a freezer would be nice. I think a sink is more of a priority right now. But and then more plates, obviously. What are we thinking, folks? One gravy, one without. Keep her coming. Oh, that's a thing. We have to think of a name. We're 6 days in, about to be a weekend, and we don't even have a name. Right now it says Turkey's Neck Delight. I don't like that at all. So we'll have to... Oh, allow customers to change their order. That could be annoying with gravy plates. But having apple pie... It's very holiday. But I'm like, do I have... Okay, so we're gonna get apples, and we're gonna get flour as an addition. To our ingredients if I do apple pies. I don't really want to do apple pies. I think personalized waiting. And so far that's simple because imagine if... Well, technically we don't have pies. But if I had personalized waiting and then I also had to choose like let's say we get cranberry sauce later, that might be quite annoying. Hi Taylor, welcome in. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. I'm torn. I'm torn. Because we have to make crust. And then we have to cook it again for the apple. Should I just do it? We'll have 15% less customers. The expected group size is 5, so at max we're serving 10 people. I don't know what like that minus 15% is. I don't know how to do math on the fly like that with percentages. You know what? We'll do it. I think it'll be good for the video. We'll make apple pies. Okay, we'll be like, look, at insert my new restaurant name here. We have turkey. You can get gravy on your turkey, but it's plenty tender and moist. Or we also have apple pies for dessert. So let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so here's our 2 new parcels: the apples and the flowers, like I was mentioning. So we will need a counter to knead the dough. So what it's gonna turn into. Also, it would be really nice. Oh, floor buffer. Oh, it's 120. That's quite expensive. And then of course another conveyor. So with turkey basically being automated, I wonder the pie emporium returns. So silly. But technically yes. Except for now we're selling turkey. So I almost wonder if I should even really care about this turkey up here. Because, or at least right now, because we've got so many turkey. I can't even English anymore. We've got so much turkey on the back burner, just waiting to be used. Taking advantage of a game mechanic that's just there, I guess, in the game, on the left side. And so I wonder if I were to just try and maybe a mixer. Wait, are we putting whole apples in, or do I need to? Oops. How do I see recipes? Is this it? Is this all I get? Okay, so I guess that's all I can see. Many turkeys. But I'm just wondering if I should be... Oh... You know what would be really nice? Is... Because this technically... This cooks it, does it not? Like, you know what I mean? Like... If I really needed... It's a very far run. But... I could make a pie. I could make a ball of dough. Knead it into a crust. Send it through here. It cooks. It comes out here. I think over here would be the best place for pies. Because I knead it, I put it in, it comes out, and then it does take time. And it is maybe just slightly faster or the equivalent of like an oven. But then it would come out, and then I would add the apples, send it back through, and then I would have a pie. But if I'm trying to like use the map, you know what I'm saying? But, I don't know. I guess for the end, or dishes too. Well, for dishes I need a smart grabber. Do we even have plates? I would really love some plates. But I'll do a sink for now. And I will still buy a rotating grabber because or if anything I could try and set up like auto pies out here. I definitely need a portioner. We don't have any use for the oven other than for the gravy, which again I am still running across here at the end of the day if I'm trying to save myself an extra step, quote unquote. Another conveyor would not be bad. I wonder if, because this is at a perpendicular angle, if once the turkey comes over here, I rotate this so it comes down, and it comes down here, if I do need another rotating grabber, or if it would just pull it off. And it's a $20 investment. I've got 76 right now. Unless we just do that. Let's try that out. Okay, so things that we're really looking for are plates. I would really love some more plates. And another research cabinet so I can hold more of the conveyors so I can upgrade things. The freezer would be very nice because then we would be able to save our gravy and I'd have to make less of it, which would be really nice. So a freezer, a blueprint cabinet, a better sink for right now, and well, the thing is, we've got gravy on the way. So that's promising. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this next day. Also, now that we're making pies, maybe I should start my day by making a pie or two and then gravy. I'm not sure. I don't know. I will just take this here. I've got our gravy technically, so I will just focus on making a pie. What can I get for you? Turkey with some gravy, of course. Enjoy. Thank you for the hearts. How do I? Did I mess up? Oh, I baked that. I just needed to make a crust. I'm so silly. Okay. Before things get messed up. Excuse me. Here we are. And we'll just save that turkey bone over there for the time being. Excuse me. So I make this into a pie, then I add the apple, correct? I'm so confused. To bake your pastry first, but why do I? Oh, it must be apple slices. So I was actually okay. I need to chop the apple and then add it to the pie and then bake it. Oh boy. Okay. And also, it's green. It's very much green. That is not the color of apple pie. I said green. Okay, please don't want dessert, thank you. Okay. I'll call in the last two people here. Or the last, not two people, but the last group of customers. Okay, what can I get you? Just a plain turkey? Alright. I do want to upgrade. This is quite strange. Is that a dishwasher? Okay. There we go. That's what I didn't do at the beginning of the day. So now it's just going. Go, go, go. Okay. Hi. Welcome in. Is it a no? Welcome in. Okay. And I want to save my gravy again, but anyway. Okay, so we've got 2 orders of turkey with a side of gravy. We've got another turkey bone that I doubt we can save unless I try and be sneaky and put it here, knowing that that conveyor is full and maybe it'll save it. Anyway, I do want to make one more pie. Welcome in. Okay. And oh, I did not think this through. Just in case they both want pie. Okay. Anyway, let me get your gravy. And the turkey vending machine, isn't it silly? Does anyone want pie? See, they did want pie. I'm thinking ahead. My brain is so big. Getting pie for everyone. Even before they ask, I'm like, I know you want pie. I know you can't resist Honey's apple pie. Okay, and we did upgrade, and we got a dishwasher. Let's see. What do we have here? 2 conveyors, a counter, any plates, a floor buffer, any plates. Yes! We finally have more than 4 plates. Hooray! An odd thing to celebrate, but big brain blossom, truly. Okay. So it did save the turkey carcass. It didn't save the ones that were out here, but technically, as long as I take one at the end of the day, you'd be worried about the snow breaking down the turkey. Conveyor belt since it's outside. Well, how do you think we keep it preserved? I mean, we use the natural elements. It's like, I mean, when you're in winter, the outside is, you know, your natural. It's a natural freezer. For Thanksgiving, when it got really, really cold, we kept the leftovers in the trunk of my mom's car because, 1, we didn't have enough fridge space, but 2, it was just cold enough below 30 degrees outside. 32, I should say, because that's freezing Fahrenheit. And we just left it outside. Obviously, in my mom's trunk in the garage, so it's not like it's truly outside, but yeah. And I imagine we'll do the same thing for Christmas. Are they Honeycrisp apples? They can be. I don't see why not. So there's so many things happening in my brain in terms of automation, in terms of things that would be good regression wise. I truly wonder also if I just have this here, if it would pull the turkey, and then we could save the space. I do want to do a quick practice. Oh my gosh, it totally works. Okay. So I was being extra with this grabber. But what we could do is, okay, so we're gonna have a dishwasher, right? And I almost want to change the whole, also any name suggestions are totally welcome in chat for the name of my restaurant. So what we are going to do is we're going to change where things are located. So I wonder if we can place a table here. Okay, no, but we can place a table here. Imagine getting seated right in front of the door and people have to push you to get by, but... And we technically have not used... I will still keep the trash can. I'll keep it here. And I'll keep our extra plates. Actually, I'll do that. So I will upgrade... Actually, no. Extra trash can here. Plates here. We can still upgrade. So we might as well do that, question mark. I think a conveyor mixer would be nice for the apples, but it's also kind of like, it's just a one step. One time you left milk in the trunk of your car in the winter for a few hours and it was completely fine. Isn't that wonderful? Okay, so we will be doing this. We do need a smart grabber for dishes. Yes, I am. And we need a smart grab. I just said that. We need a smart grabber for dishes, but I was wondering if I could. And then this is for pie. So, here's my plan. Turkey is here. Oh my gosh. turkey is here. And we can just take and portion as it is there. I'll have my pot of gravy here, so then I can just boom, boom, like easy there. We'll make pies and everything in this corner in gravy. So, and we'll have it like this. So if I need to make pies, we can just... The thing is, I need a counter to interact with, so a workstation would be nice, or a freezer. So I think that's what I might re-roll for, but we only have $40, which is not a lot right now. And so what I'm thinking, is maybe I flip it. Maybe we... Okay, here's what I'm thinking. Because we can corner a... Actually, is this weird? I don't know anymore. Hold on, let me try and think this through. I take so long to like plan and organize out my kitchen, usually. So, if I flip it, so flour to here, we make a dough ball, we put it here, we interact with it, we put it in the oven, then we can take an apple, interact with it, put it in the oven, and then we've got a pie. The only thing now is, where am I going to put said pie? So I'm like, okay, well, I guess I could move everything just down one, and we kind of, it's kind of weird if I like have it just constantly pulling apples. It's not the worst thing in the world, but it is a touch weird. So I almost liked it better the other way. Where it was like this. Maybe this, maybe this, maybe this. Here we go. Okay. So we can boom, boom. Have our pie crust, put it in. Apples are going to be here. I interact with the apples, and it's always going to pull apples. And I put it in here for the gravy. I pot to water, put it in there, grab an onion, put it in there. It's cooking, right? I bring the gravy pot over here. And then when we're done with pies, we can at least have one space here. It would be nice to have another counter to set a pie. And I suppose I can place the other table along this wall. And then I don't know where I'll put my telephone. Maybe I'll just tuck it there. So maybe whoever sits here can have a nice view of the flower out the window. Okay. So, and then we've just got plenty of space. So I guess any turkey that we need to portion for a turkey bow. Right now we have 2. Technically 1 is on reserve. And the other one will eventually come out here, so we'll just have to grab it when we make turkey at the beginning of the day. We're looking for... Oh, I don't want to get rid of this, actually. We are looking for a freezer for the gravy, a portioner, freezer for the gravy, prep station, which we can make into frozen prep for the pies, so we can save the pies. That's less work for me. I can just have some ready to go. We've got a dishwasher now, which is very nice. I would love to automate dishes and have the dishwasher here, and then we can just have it automatically take clean dishes out of the dishwasher, re-rack them for us. And I guess a workstation as well, just so when I'm making the pies it can happen a bit quicker. So yes, let's go ahead and start the day with our new kitchen setup. Okay, so make a pie, go ahead and make my gravy. Oops, interact with you, place you in there. Oh no, I missed it. Uh-oh. I missed it. It went too fast. Gosh dang it. That's okay. It's alright. Hold on, folks. Just gotta get some gravy started and I'll be right with you. Okay, I've got our gravy about to be ready while I'm waiting. Oopsie. I can chop an apple up. Okay. Here we go. Alright. Let me actually get another pie crust to go in. Very quickly for everyone. Okay, open that up. Boom, boom, boom. What can I get? Yeah, gravy. Wonderful. Can I get you two? One gravy, one plain. Excellent choice, excellent choice. Okay, I'm so glad we've got more plates as well. And I will run the dishwasher. Now we can call in a few more people here. Where can I get you? Oh, and then we definitely want to save our turkey bone. Okay, so one plain, one with gravy. Amazing. And for you folks down here, same thing. Incredible. Let me just place that up there. And I'll be right with you. Okay, it is a little bit of a far run for gravy, so I might want to have that stored somewhere else. Like maybe I could just have it here. Especially if I'm just gonna have plates laid out. I don't think there's anything. Oh, research! No! Dang it. That's what I was supposed to do. That's alright. Okay. I haven't thought of a name myself. Maybe. Is Honey's like holiday helpings? That's kind of weird. Hearty holidays at Honey's. That's way too long. That's like 25 characters. Holiday helpings? No, that makes it sound like it's like a volunteer shelter or something. Or like a food pantry. Turkey. I don't know what else starts with a T. Turkey treats plus. Maybe turkey treats plus because it's turkey and there's apple pie, which is a treat. Okay, for the time being, I'll have to grab my keyboard and type this in. Sorry about that, it's probably really loud. Okay, my keyboard is so slippery for some reason. Okay, so we'll call it Turkey Treats Plus. The Turkey Tavern? That's not bad. You could call it T cubed triple T at the Turkey Tavern. What if I just called it Turkey Tavern? And if you think of something better, we can change the name of the restaurant again later in the day. So, we are on our way to becoming a franchise very soon. That happens at day 15. However, we might cut it short. Just with our time constraint here but we should at least be able to play for a bit more. So Turkey Tavern Plus. If I press X, does it go away? Oh, it goes away. Gotta get the plus in there. Okay, next time I'll type it out. So we have to make sure that we upgrade. And none of these are what I need, so I will be doing a reroll. So hopefully, nothing. We could get a microwave, but it's not necessary. We'll do one more. Okay, portioner for turkey. That's really good. That's really good, actually. Wait, I didn't realize that a portioner is upgradable. The more you know. Suppose we can just place another counter there. We only have $60 left, so I'm gonna do it. Okay, so now all we have to do is get our portion of turkey on a plate, get our gravy. And yeah, so let's start the day. I will be grabbing my turkey bone for the gravy, but I don't believe I'm forgetting anything right now. Boom, boom, boom. But first, let's make some gravy. Oh, that does take a while. Okay, I was able to make 2 pie crusts in the time that it took for the gravy to come out. Okay, we'll put that in there. Can I get 2 gravies? Okay, that was a little bit of a waste of a step. Okay, and then I'll just place 1 pie here. Okay, let's get 2. Place you in here. Cut you up, just in case, because we do have quite a lot of people. Okay, anyway. So we've got 2 gravies, 3 gravies. Okay. Alright, that's 1 gravy. That's another gravy. And that's a 3rd gravy. And you would like a pie? Wonderful. Okay, turkey bone. Do we save it or do we leave it? I think we save it. Oh, and let me do this before I even forget. Come on. There we go. Here comes everybody. I'll get this single table out of here. Because I just want pie. Okay, and you two want turkey. Excuse me, stuck on a mess here. Okay, please don't want pie. Okay, good. I will make 1 more pie just in case. We have some hungry folks. Want some pie? We're going through quite a lot of turkeys. Okay. Okay, this is where the mess is tad annoying. Okay, you just want plain turkey. And you two want both gravy on it. Okay. No pie for you. I've already done my upgrading, which is really nice. Any pies? Any desserts tonight, folks? No? Yeah, and this is where it would be nice because I could have saved those pies, but that's alright. Hooray! 3 stars. Have a good night, Taylor. Thank you for coming in. Oh. Well, I don't know if Bloopy is still here, but we've now got stuffing. And the recipe difficulty is 5 stars. Need flour and cook to make bread. Slice and cook the bread to make toast. Chop the toast to make breadcrumbs. Combine with an onion and then cook. We would have 30% less customers, and right now, the max that we have is 5 groups of 10. When it was minus 15%, the expected group size went down to 4, which reduced it by 2 people. So instead of it being 10, it was 8. So 30% might be, we might only have 3 expected groups. Oh, we really need a freezer if we're gonna have stuffing. How many portions does stuffing make? It's a topping. At least we don't have the card where people can change their minds. And I did say I was going to be, you know, a whole turkey restaurant. Okay. Okay. We're gonna do it. We're gonna try stuffing. We're gonna try it out because, especially because lunch rush, we do only literally have 2 tables. So, and we can't have the customers outside of the restaurant. So if anything, I might make it so some of my things that I'm processing are done automatically and like in the snowy courtyard area. Okay, so we're gonna do it. So we make bread, which is just a dough ball. Put it in the oven, you get bread. Then I have to slice the bread and then make toast. So I slice it, I put it back in the oven. Then I take it out of the oven and I chop it up. And then I add an onion to it. Combined with chopped onion, sorry. I chop up the toast, it's breadcrumbs. I take the onion, I chop the onion, I put the onion with the chopped up toast, then I cook it again. And I can only hope that it makes as many portions as the gravy. They're going to either want stuffing or they're going to want gravy. Okay. Trying to mentally prepare myself. It said the recipes can be viewed at any time in the pause menu. However, it doesn't tell me what the cards do unless I'm missing a button to press. Dining table, I definitely want to grab that. And if I could get a display stand and then have it only showing turkey, like plain turkey, that would be really nice too. So we are gonna grab another dining table. It's too bad I can't just like put it out of the restaurant. Okay. So people can be in front of a door, right? Oh, right, but oh, the tables would be touching. And so they would combine into one table. And I can't put any tables out here or in here. They all have to be in here. Okay, okay. Understood, understood. Then we can place somebody here. Oh. We can place someone here on the back side. Then I don't have access to this at all. And if I don't have access to this, then I might as well not have it like that. I'm curious. Can I just have this like that? And then, no. Then I can have my apples We're still serving a table on the other side. But I guess I don't really need my telephone in here. I don't really need the trash can anymore. I would rather just run out to the trash can that's right here. So, I think this is okay. It doesn't really change my formation. Apples are still here. We can still have our pie and our gravy and everything. I think I'll have stuffing across so we can like have stuffing here. We can have our pies here. Or maybe we could do stuffing and a gravy in the middle here. Anyway. I think I'll still do gravy here. We'll do stuffing here. We can have 2 pies technically just out. And this doesn't really change anything. We've got 2 people here, 2 people potentially there. I'm not really blocking myself. And we do have the access to the trash can just in case over here. And I think that's okay. So, wait, let me just double check something really fast. Okay, I'm still dropping frames on OBS, but I think the live stream still should be going. I'm so sorry if you're getting any buffering. So we'll need to upgrade this one more time, hopefully get a smart grabber. And I will definitely need to focus on making stuffing at the beginning of the day because that is going to be quite the lengthy process. Okay, then I need to cook this. Okay, we've got our bread, sliced bread, make toast. I did not think about chop this. Chop an onion. Okay, we'll have to put that in the pie. Chop an onion. Fine. And then now we've got stuffing. Okay. That does not look like more than 1 portion. I won't even lie. That does not look like... Uh-oh. I might have just screwed myself over a little bit. If the run dies here, then... Okay, smart grabber. That will be the end for me. But we do have 30% less customers, but... Oh, this does not look like much of anything. Like if this is the stuffing. I just want to see it. Okay. So, put the pie here. Just want to have 2 pies ready to go. Oops, there we go. Chop this up, place that there. Okay. So, thank you for your patience, customers. So now we've got gravy. And we've got breadcrumbs. Okay. Oh my gosh, breadcrumbs are a side. Okay. What do you want? Just gravy? Okay. Gravy is a topping and breadcrumbs are a side. Oh my goodness. Well, let me call to get some extra money. At least a little bit because oh my goodness, the amount of effort. So now it's like, okay, I do not like stuffing at all. And I don't even really remember the other option. I'll just place that there. I don't even remember the other. Oops. What can I get you? Okay. One stuffing. On the side. Gravy. I've got a turkey bone. Just gonna have to set that on the table. At least it does feel like less customers. But it's so much work for, like, now I have to make another stuffing because it's a side. And like, how do you automate stuffing? I don't think that you like, pardon me, I don't think that you really can. I really need a freezer. I also need, I'm like, I need another counter space. Where are my counters? I could place one right here. They're all out here. Okay. So let me make another stuffing very quickly. Turkey gravy stuffing, turkey gravy stuffing. I've already upgraded. Let me take this turkey bone. So we have gravy at the start of the day. I did choose quite a weird map. But I can't even imagine because the other kitchen I believe was smaller. And so, oh my goodness. I think we'll try to do another day or two. And then we will wrap things up here. The character runs around like they're in a constant hurry. I mean, I was, oh, a Christmas tree! How cute! Oopsie, I did not want to change the wallpaper. We can have it be darker in here. Actually, we can have the same wallpaper in the back and the front. Okay, I don't want you. I want this one. Candelabras 30. Sorry, candelabras 40. We have got some tinsel. That's nice. Got a little bit of tinsel. Okay, maybe this one. Yeah, I like that more. Yeah. Okay. This is a smart grabber. So we can now have dishes be automated. Really? You're really upset. You're really upset. Increased mess about the dishwasher being 1 block closer. Well, and things just might have to get messy. And the thing is, I only have one cabinet. Is there any other time where I would want a... I guess maybe, I feel like I do onions less than I do apples, if I'm completely honest with the amount of breadcrumbs that I make. So perhaps this would be better. I don't know if I should save another conveyor. An autoplater would be nice. I suppose I'll save another precious flower. Yeah, so we'll do one more day. One more day of turkey. Gonna log in for one more day. And things might get a little messy here, but the max amount of people we have is 8. So this should be okay. I will do this. We will make bread. We will make pie. Then we can combine with a breadcrumb. So we'll just chop an onion. We'll do this. We'll make one because we've got one person in here right now. Let me make the... Okay, I do need a whole onion for the broth. Let's get our turkey bone. Place you in there, chop you up, take you out, toast. Okay, we are going to have to move where we have that pie because that is an issue, actually. Okay. Actually, let me not leave. Hello? It won't let me grab it first. Okay, there we go. So we'll just take this. Actually, we'll just make a pie. We'll just make it. We'll just make it. Thank goodness we haven't had a lot of pies. So, that's good. But I will make one just in case. And we'll place it over here. I will move this over here. We'll chop this up. We'll toast it. We only had toast. We will chop the toast. And we'll place it in here. Oh, no, we will not. Now we will. There we go. Okay. Wait, can I get you 2 plains with some stuffing on the side? Okay, there's one. And there's 2. Okay, and oh, both of you want pies? Oh, brother. Okay, let me at least call to get some money. Let's make this all worth it. Need place in here. Cut the apple. Cook the apple. Okay. And we've got 2 pies down here. What can I get for you? Just 2 plains. Thank you for making my life very simple. Save our turkey bone. Wonderful. Thank you so much. And plain turkey for the 2 of you as well. Thank you very much. Fortunately, we do have some... Oh, that mess. They weren't kidding. At least it's only 2 people who want pie. Which I can do. I can do that. It would be also nice just as a freezer. Having a freezer, I could save a loaf of bread. So I can just have bread at the start of the day. Oops. I was just about to make some bread. We need to make a pie. So there's 1 pie crust going in there. And add an apple. Take you out. I did that a little bit backwards. Place you in there. Thank goodness we do not have a lot of customers. This would not be possible. There's 1 and there's 2. Thank you so much. Okay, we've saved the turkey. We didn't have any upgrades. I wish I could save this gravy. Take this gravy home. I promise it's wonderful. I'm just being silly. But anyway, let's at least set up our kitchen. Day 12. Another conveyor, a floor buffer, and apples. So I will do another reroll. Increase queued patience. There's not too many people in the queue. So perhaps I should have done decreased mass. I shouldn't have gone for exclusive, but we don't need a dining table. Maybe. Because I think, oh no, I wouldn't be able to. Because we've got a dining table here. Should we? I'll just reroll. To have a bigger dining area, it seems cramped. It is quite cramped, especially because I am cooking in the same area. Because of where this comes out, I suppose I could cook up here. This area is not that big either. But I suppose I could do more of my cooking up here and then, like, I just run down and I serve people. But that would require a whole kitchen reorganization. But I in terms of your question with being like having a bigger one, I guess you just really have to look at the map. The map options, but the space doesn't really get much bigger than this if I'm honest, because of the like little houses on the side, the left and the right, just with the North Pole design. What was I doing? Rerolling, that's what I was doing. Nothing useful. A mixer, I suppose. But the thing is, I don't always need a cut onion. I would always need apples mixed. And I guess for the pie crust, that would be nice if we can make it a rapid mixer. So I'll actually just save that. But yeah. Alrighty. Maybe kitchen thumbnail wise. Could be something like this. Maybe I could be like not holding a turkey, but I guess we could bring a Christmas tree inside or something. A little festive holiday cheer. Maybe something like that. Anyway, me worrying about a thumbnail. Yeah. Alrighty. Thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to click that like button, subscribe to the channel for more ASMR gaming videos. Coming up next week, a brand new series will be joining the channel, so please look forward to those gameplay streams. A little hint is, think about a place you might like to go when it's not super cold and wintry outside like it is now. Maybe during a different season where it's bright and hot outside and there's lots of sun. Anyway, I wish you a wonderful day wherever you are in the world, in whatever time zone you're in. Take care. Bye-bye.